Hey everybody, Wrestling Figure Observer Podcast, episode 29, and we just got in some new images for Basic Series 71. Ringside Collectibles did reveal the pictures, and of course I wanted to talk to you guys about them. I will have another episode coming out this weekend on some other wrestling figure news, but I just wanted to do this for Series 71, talk about the set, as we have not seen most of these figures before, so I wanted to do this episode as quickly as possible, and then we will have another news episode on the weekend, which shall be pretty interesting as well. Okay, so Basic Series 71, it will be out later this month, so it will be out late March, so they should be out pretty soon, I would say. And we now got mock images of the whole set. We did not see any of these figures yet, so it was pretty interesting to see. And we're starting off, I would say we're starting off with Baron Corbin, and that looks pretty much like his Elite 50 figure, just as a basic. And you guys know I really hate when they do that. I think it doesn't make really a lot of sense, but maybe that's something. There might be a lot of people that just go for the cheaper basic versions, and so they can get this attire as well. I don't really understand it. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. They could have done a different attire for Corbin because he has a bunch of attires that they could make, but they decided to go with the same one. At least it looks like the same one to me here from the pictures, so I'm not really excited about that. Then also in the set we have the Undertaker, and that is a figure that I think a lot of people will be really happy about. This head scan looks really close to the basic 16 Undertaker head scan, which is a really rare head scan. A lot of people want that, and I luckily still have this head scan, so it's on my Undertaker right now, my Undertaker Elite, and I really see this figure selling well just for the head scan. People are going to get it, put it on their Elite Undertaker, and it will look really cool. So that's a really cool move, I guess, from Mattel to re-release it. Again, not really collector friendly, because a lot of people also like to collect and like things to get more valuable during time. But with Mattel figures, this is most likely not going to happen, because if they do get rare, Mattel is going to make a new release of it, and your figure will not be worth that much anymore. So collecting Mattel figures is kind of like not really a good investment. I would just say get the figures that you want to use, and not for any like hoping that they will get more expensive down the line. Most of the time this is not going to happen, or for a very short time, and then Mattel will come out with a re-release of that figure. So yeah, Undertaker, pretty cool. And speaking of re-releases, we have two re-releases in this set. Of course, we needed a John Cena in this set. I mean, I think there's no way we're getting a basic set without John Cena or Roman Reigns in it. But, you know, I guess they always want to have John Cena's on the shelf. Bill from Mattel said that they always want the main characters to be available. If a kid goes to Walmart with his mom and sees a John Cena and wants to buy it, they should always be available. Doesn't really make sense to us collectors, because we have seen this figure like 20 times already, but now it's getting another re-release here in this set. And also Finn Balor again, and they are making a lot of Finn Balors, and this is a re-release as well. That figure just came out like not too long ago. I think it was part of the basic 68 set, I think, right? Probably was, and just another re-release. Like I said, doesn't really make sense to us collectors, but I guess for Mattel business-wise it does. And also in the set we have the first ever updated Seth Rollins from his return. Of course, he came back at Extreme Rules, which is like almost a year ago now, and they finally made an updated Seth Rollins. I mean, when was Extreme Rules? Was it like in May or something. So it took them really, really long to just even get the basic out. An Elite is still far away, but we have that announced for Elite 52, of course, if you listened to the previous episode of the Wrestling Figure Observer podcast. But yeah, Seth Rollins going to be in Series 71. Looks like a good figure. I don't really like that head scan anymore. I think they should have given it a more serious head scan like the Toys R Us exclusive Seth cashes in. But it's alright. An updated Seth for the people that want it. I don't need it. I'll just wait for the Elite here. And also in this set we have Charlotte. And I think this is the best Charlotte Mattel has ever made. But it's still not perfect. I still don't like the head scan. I think it's the same mold as the Battle Pack Charlotte from the Battle Pack with Ric Flair. Decent figure. Head scan is like still not perfect like I said, but I really like the attire. Really represents a more updated Charlotte. So I think that is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. Probably not, because I'm not too much into the women's divas figures, whatever. So I don't know on this one. And probably the most exciting figure in this set is Austin Aries. First time in the line figure. Still in the NXT packaging. Now, of course, he's on the main roster and is going to face Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania, which should be pretty interesting. So he's just getting like his main roster debut now in the ring, and the figure's coming out, so that's perfect timing again. They had that also with Enzo and Cass for villains and stuff. It was a really good timing there. And again, they are starting to fight on the main roster, and their NXT figure gets released, so that's pretty cool. Austin Aries, I don't know about this figure. I think it looks alright. I really see that it's Austin Aries in the head scan, but it kind of looks like Austin Aries is drunk or something. The head scan has really something goofy to it. I don't know. I mean, I see that it's Austin Aries, but it is a very goofy looking Austin Aries. And in my opinion, the Jax head scan that Jax made back in the day looks a lot better, actually. Don't really like this head scan too much. I think it's alright for the first Austin Aries. They're going to make a better one down the line, but yeah, looks kind of like a drunk Austin Aries here for me. And that pretty much wraps up this set here. We have 7 figures in the set, 2 re-releases, 5 new figures, and yeah, that is pretty much it for this episode. I wanted to do another episode on the weekend. Like I said, there are a bunch of other news that I want to get into. We have like news on an upcoming Toys R Us Spotlight figure. That is something that I revealed on my Twitter and Instagram. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some prototype figures that have popped up, and we're also going to talk about some other stuff. So there will be another episode coming for you guys this weekend. I hope you did enjoy this one. Let me know what figures you're going to buy from this set. What figures do you think look great? What do you think about the Austin Aries head scan? All that kind of stuff. Let me know that in the comment section below. As always, guys, I thank you a lot for watching, and make sure to hit a like if you enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next one. Change the game, a better way to play. I built my team.